Alright, this is Andrew Jolly with Jota Home Inspections. Today is January 6th, 2020. And we're doing a sewer scope here in North Ogden at 2537 North, 600 East. We've got the camera pushed out 75 feet, and I'm hitting an offset that I'm not able to get my camera over. This is a joint in the line that has slipped, so you can see how my camera head's running right into that little wall. The same thing can happen with waste and debris, and it can get caught right there, and it can create a blockage. The only real permanent long-term fix for it would be to dig up the yard or the street, wherever this is, and then repair that joint. But having this blockage in the line, or this offset, prevents me from getting my camera all the way out to the city connection, and so there is a part of the line that I'm not able to see today. I would recommend consulting with a drain company and getting a price to have it repaired. Right here we have, looks like a root. Generally roots come in through joints. What's interesting here is that I'm not seeing an actual joint, which could mean that you have a cracked line. And you see how waste gets caught. That's toilet paper caught on the end of the root right there. It's covering about half the line. Same thing as the offset. You can get debris and waste that gets stuck right there, and that can create a blockage. I'd recommend having this hydrojetted out and then having it cameraed again to see if this is a crack in the line. With something like this, you could put a liner through it where they're not digging it up. They're just putting a liner inside the pipe, and then they harden it, and it's kind of like having a new pipe after that. That wouldn't fix the offset, but that is one of the possible repairs for a spot like this. I'm not seeing any standing water, which is good. That indicates that you have proper grade. That's what a joint looks like. That's what I was looking for by that root. Roots can only come in where there's an opening, and so that's strange to me that it was coming in without a joint. That means that you could have a crack. A little bit of cast iron here. That's what was visible down in the basement as well. Cast iron is usually the weakest link. What happens with cast iron is it can get very rough and rusty, and it can catch on debris, and that can create a blockage. Eventually cast iron needs to be replaced. I didn't see a whole ton of it here, which is good. So just to recap, you had an offset that I'd recommend having repaired by a sewer contractor. You also had a pretty good sized root that I'd recommend having cleaned out, and then having that spot evaluated with the camera after to see if there's a crack in the line and if a further repair is made. I wasn't able to get to the end of the line because of that offset. So I'm going to end this recording now.